For a video presentation. The subject Environmental Studies. I am Bharath, USN 8, Computer Science Engineering Artificial Intelligence, 5th semester, Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bengaluru. The subject Environmental Studies is a 1 credit MCQ type course, and I'm doing a video presentation on Solid Waste Management Rules 2016 on legislation. What was this thing? What is solid waste management? What rules were set? What happened in 2016? What is the importance of legislation? Let us move ahead with the video and let us find out what is so special about the solid waste management rules. It was enacted to enhance the management of solid waste in India. It aims to promote sustainable waste management practices and reduce environmental impact. Understanding these rules is essential for compliance and effective waste management strategies. What are the objectives of this rule? The primary objective is to ensure safe and environmentally sound management of solid waste. The rules also seek to enhance public awareness and participation in waste management. These are the rules which were set by the government. Promoting waste segregation at the source is a key focus of the objective. What is the key focus of this objective is that they have to promote waste segregation at the source itself. So this is the key focus of the objective. So since that time, since 2016 and early and in the late the 2010s decade, what we had is the one who collects the garbage from all the houses, who collects the trash from the houses. They started asking about wet waste and dry waste. We came across this concept of dry and wet waste, and this kind of waste segregation at the source is at the house. We are generating waste, and at our place itself, promoting such kind of mindset that you're putting in a waste dry waste, or you're putting in a wet waste. This kind of things, promoting these things at house level, was one of the main objective, was one of the key focus of this objective. Applicability is the rules apply to all urban areas, including municipalities and notified areas. Wherever you are, this rule applies to you. So that is how a rule is actually made up of. That is how a law is made up of. Wherever you be, if you're in the jurisdiction, the law applies to you. They encompass waste generators, municipal bodies, and waste processing facilities. So all these four places here, three places, the waste generators, that is the house, municipal bodies, whoever are collecting that, and waste processing facilities is where the garbage or trash is taken and is processed. Specific provisions also apply to industries generating waste, ensuring comprehensive coverage. This is also a part of the applicability of the rule. Let's look at some of the important key terms. The rules define critical terms such as solid waste, waste generator, and municipal authority. The understanding these definitions is crucial for proper interpretation and compliance. So these definitions can help clarify responsibilities among various stakeholders in waste management. This is a definition of the key terms, right? Waste segregation at source. Source segregation is mandatory under Solid Waste Management Rules 2016, as we saw in the heading. Solid Waste Management Rules, source segregation at the source generation. So suppose we are the source, trash generator, sorry, we are the source, and when we are trying to, or say when we are somewhat making, when we are generating trash or waste is produced, source has to be, sorry, the waste has to be segregated at the source itself. Waste generators must separate waste into biodegradable and non-biodegradable and hazardous categories. Hazardous waste is not found in our houses. It is found in like some places like industries and hospitals. At these places you find hazardous category of waste. Effective segregation helps in recycling and reduces burden on landfill sites. This is about the responsibilities of waste generators. The waste generators are responsible for segregating waste and ensuring its proper disposal. They must also provide information to municipal authorities about the quantity and type of waste generated. This is also important. Quantity and type of waste generated, you have to tell, I am at home, I have a house. I'm a residential building, and I generate dry and wet waste. These are two types of waste that I generate. I'm not going to generate any kind of hazardous waste, such as radioactive waste or something which is these needles, syringes, drugs, all these things. Compliance with waste segregation and disposal guidelines is essential to avoid penalties. So suppose for ours only, for our example, if we try to um, have this kind of segregation and disposal guidelines, if you're not following, suppose you're not segregating dry and wet waste while giving it to the people who collect the garbage from your houses, they usually don't collect it, and this will lead to penalties also. The role of municipal authorities is also clearly described in the waste solid waste management rules. What is waste collection and transportation? Who does it? Collection is done by the municipal bodies, municipal government authorities, whoever are there. They assign some such, they employ people for this work. They are the ones who collect trash, bring it, and transportation is, they have their own kind of vehicles which is specialized for trash collection. And in India, mostly these trash vehicles are made by the Tata Motors. They are one of the leading producers of this trash collection vehicles. Next is proper processing and disposal of waste that is not done at the generator's place, meaning that this processing and disposal of waste is not done at our houses or at the source where the waste is generated. Processing and disposal is done by those who collect it from here. They take it to some place, they dispose it over there. There, the waste is further processed as dry and wet waste. They have different kinds of processing, and all this stuff happens. Roles of private sector and NGOs also is very important. What does the private sector has to do? Involvement of private and NGOs is encouraged. They can assist in collection, processing, and recycling of waste through innovative solutions. Partnerships with municipal authorities can enhance the overall effectiveness of waste management systems. What roles do these private sectors and NGOs have on this kind of work? Public awareness and participation. Public awareness campaigns are vital for success of solid waste management initiatives. Community participation in waste segregation and disposal enhances ownership and responsibility. Educational programs can foster a culture of sustainability and environmental consciousness. Monitoring and reporting requirements. Municipal authorities must establish monitoring mechanism to track waste management practices. Regular reporting on waste generation, collection, and disposal is mandated under the rules. Transparency in data helps identify areas for improvement and ensures accountability. So, what kind of requirements? Do you need a vehicle? Do you need a larger vehicle in some areas? Do you need a smaller vehicle, or are you wasting a lot of space on your vehicle? Are you monitoring which place generates what kind of waste? All these reports are very much important to keep on, just improving day by day, or try to make the work more efficient. These are mostly required. Penalties and enforcement. If you're not complying with the rules and regulations set, or if you're not complying with the law, you will go through a lot of penalties and enforcements. They're very important. So simply it means that if you're not following the rules, you're going to be punished. And here it is in the form of money. Penalties are in the form of money. It's non taxable. Next thing, impacts on health and environment. This is very important. Trash is a major concern of health, human health. Proper solid waste management directly contributes to public health and environmental quality. Poor waste management practices can lead to pollution, disease spreading, and ecosystem degradation. Compliance with the rules is essential to mitigate uh, these risks and promote a healthy community. Challenges in implementation. So this is not easy task. Whatever you do, there are a lot of challenges in this in implementing this kind of a rule or set of regulations, because you need to get all the whole entire ecosystem working as the way you need. So it's not that easy and it's not that tough. It has to be done. It requires exceptional leadership. If there's someone like that, yeah, it's possible to do. Best practices, case studies here to read all those, have collaboration between government, private sectors, and communities. All these can yield positive results. Future directions and improvements. There's a lot of scope for future direction. Continuous evaluation of solid waste management role is necessary for evolving needs. Incorporating new technology and practice can also improve waste management outcomes. Stakeholder engagement is crucial for developing future policies and strategies. Role of technology in waste management. Internet of Things, as I said, it has to be tracked, it has to be reported. How do you track? How do you get a trend out of it? These data analytics, all these are very important for waste management. This is about conclusion. Um, and in case of anything, we'll have a proper discussion. Thank you very much for being a part of the video. See you soon in the next one. Thank you.